Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you all are doing amazing as always. And it is me, Joe, as always. And today I want to talk about a movie that, is upcoming, a movie that I cannot wait for, and that is Scream 7. Now, we got some major news regarding Scream 7 a few days ago, and I want to go through them today, and I want to sort of give you my thoughts about them. And yeah, so basically, we knew for a long time now that Sydney is gonna be the main character of Scream 7. What we didn't know though is the fact that Scream 7 is the start of a new planned trilogy. So Scream 7, Scream 8, and Scream 9 are gonna involve around Sydney as a character, and that's exciting because having Sydney for like, three movies in a row, and not just like one sort of legacy sequel in a way, like Scream 5 kind of was. That's exciting. So the possibility in terms of storytelling are there, and that is again so exciting. So another thing that I want to talk about today is the fact that Scream 7 allegedly has a big time jump in it. So we'll get a time jump, which is also really exciting. And I feel like that, the kids that we saw in Scream 5 are now going to be teenagers, because I think that you sort of need that young angle, that sort of teenage angle in the Scream movies. And obviously, because Sydney, she's a middle-aged woman. Nothing against Sydney, obviously. She's a middle-aged woman, she has a job, and she's just gonna be, going from home to the job and back home. So, that wouldn't be really that interesting, right? So you need that young, teenage, high school angle. And I think that the kids she has are gonna provide that exact thing. I think that their kids, I think that the kids of the Sydney and the husband that we actually haven't seen in Scream 5, I think they are gonna be a big role. They're gonna be like the main side characters of Scream 7, and I think that they're gonna go to a high school, and there, like people and the teachers and the students are gonna know about the fact that like their mom is Sydney, that girl that, survived it all, basically, right? So, and again, there you have like so many possibilities of like what to do, right? All the things you can do, basically. You can have Ghostface at that high school, you can have basically, obviously we don't know how many kids Sydney has. I presume at least that I think the count is gonna be two kids. Maybe like one boy, one girl, or something like that, or maybe just one girl, because we don't know that, right? We don't know how many kids she has. So, but yeah, let's just say one or two. I think that's a safe bet. And again, I think that these kids are gonna be the main side characters in Scream 7, and they're gonna bring that teenage horror angle to it, which is awesome, and I like that a lot, right? And also I want to mention is that I think that Matthew Lillard is gonna come back. Now, having Sydney back for a whole new trilogy is obviously really exciting. It's cool. There are a lot of possibilities of what you can do. But I feel like that if you're gonna have like a new Ghostface in Scream 7, Scream 8, and then Scream 9, I think you need like a legacy Ghostface in this new trilogy. I want to sort of draw a parallel to Halloween 2018, Halloween Kills, and Halloween Ends, where you obviously have like Michael Myers, right, and Laurie Strode, right, and say whatever you want about that Halloween trilogy, but I enjoyed it for what it was, and I think they did a decent job with that, and I think that they did a decent job with that trilogy. I think that David Gordon Green did a decent job. Yeah, like Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends, but Halloween 2018 was really good. But I enjoyed Halloween Kills and Ends. Anyway, so I feel like that you need some sort of a legacy Ghostface, someone bigger than just Ghostface is gonna be there just for one movie. You know what I mean? And I think that Matthew Lillard coming back would sort of fix that, right? Because you'd have this legacy Ghostface that's maybe like sort of behind it all. And I don't want, obviously, Matthew Lillard to be like some mastermind, but I think him coming back would sort of, give Sydney something more to fight for, right? Because at the end of the day, when the Ghostface is gonna be unmasked in Scream 7, and it's gonna be some random who's gonna be like, I wanted to be famous, or oh, I always hated Sydney, and that she survived all the attacks. Like, you're gonna be like, okay, and for Sydney it's gonna be like, okay, it's just some nut job, I don't care, whatever. But if it's gonna be Matthew Lillard, there, I think that he's gonna be, or she's gonna be like, oh my god, he came back, he's not dead, whoa, I think that if Matthew Lillard's character is gonna be there, I think that's gonna be exciting, and I think that Sydney is gonna sort of recognize the fact that she can't run away from her past in a way, and then I think that's pretty exciting and that's pretty cool. Again, there are so many possibilities. I do like the fact that, well, I don't like the fact that we probably won't see the core four or like any characters from Scream 5 and 6, just because of that time jump. It's sort of like you can kind of do that. So yeah, I mean, obviously I'm sad that we won't get like a proper Scream 7 with like the core 4 there. However, we have to sort of just move past that now, right? Because they won't come back, we won't get a proper ending for the core 4. It sucks, but that's the reality, right? So we have to work with that. And I think it's exciting that Sydney is coming back for a whole trilogy. I think that's good that they do not have just plans for Scream 7 and that's it, but they also do have plans for Scream 8 and Scream 9. So that's exciting. Hopefully the movies are gonna be good. I can't wait, to get more, info about the casting, about, who's gonna be coming back, who's gonna be there, and, who's gonna be Sydney's husband and all that. So, the kids, I think that, again, those are gonna be really important because, I think they're gonna be the main side characters, and I think they're gonna have like some major storylines in the whole trilogy. So, yeah, it's exciting. Let me know your thoughts about these news, the fact that we're getting a trilogy, and that we're also getting a time jump. That Scream 7 is gonna take place X years later, after Scream 5, right? Yeah, so anyway, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, as always. I'll see you next time, as always. Until next time, bye.